Welcome to World Knowledge Channel. Dear ladies and gentlemen, in love, when a man reveals his real flaws, it is a sign of trust and sincerity. When a man sees you as his destiny, he no longer feels the need to hide himself. At these times, you will see more clearly than anyone else the hidden corners that he reserves for the most special person. So, what are those flaws? And what do they show about his feelings for you? Let's find out. 1. That is easily jealous. Jealousy is completely normal in love. But do you know what? Men are really cute when they are jealous. They can get angry over trivial things like you talking too much to other men or smiling more brightly at others than at him. When a man is jealous, it means he cares about you, loves you very much. He is afraid that you will be taken away by someone else. His place in your heart will be replaced by someone else. So, when you see your other half jealous of something small, don't laugh at him or blame him. Try to soothe his feelings. Tell him that your feelings for him will not change and let him feel your love. When a man is jealous, it shows that he is afraid of losing his place in your heart. Therefore, instead of blaming him, you should reassure and express your feelings to help him feel secure, further strengthening the relationship between the two of you. 2. That is, he becomes especially sticky to you. Many people say that when in love, some women often like to stick to men, always wanting to be by their side. But men are the same. When a man loves you deeply, he will become especially clingy to you. No matter where you go, he wants to follow you, whatever you do. He wants to join in. Even if he just stays by your side quietly, he will feel especially happy. This clingy style can make some women feel suffocated. But trust that this is his way of expressing his love for you. He clings to you because he cares about you and is afraid of losing you. He wants to know everything about you and become an indispensable part of your life. So, if you notice that he is clingy, don't push him away. Try to understand his feelings. Respond and care for him, and he will appreciate you more. Emma and David have been in love for a while. Before, Emma always thought that only women would cling to the person they love. But she gradually realized that David was the same. Every time Emma went out, David often asked her where she was going and what she was doing, and he always tried to arrange to go with her. Sometimes, he just sat quietly beside her while she worked, not saying much but always smiling warmly. At first, Emma was a bit surprised and sometimes felt a little suffocated. However, when she observed more closely, she understood that David did that because he truly loved her. He didn't want to miss any moment with Emma, even the most ordinary ones. Gradually, Emma felt happy when he was always by her side, sharing every little joy in life. Looking into David's eyes, Emma realized that this kind of stickiness was not control, but a way for him to show his sincere love. She began to reciprocate that feeling, cherishing every moment with him and feeling lucky to have someone who was always willing to share everything in life with her. 3. He will be like your mother. In people's impression, men must be strong, independent and quiet, but when a man truly loves a woman, he will probably be like your mother. Talk more and care about your eating and worry about your safety. He will tell you to eat on time, wear more clothes when it's cold and go to bed early. He will remind you to be more careful in life. He will also take care of you when you are sick and go to the doctor with you at any time. This behavior may make some girls feel a little uncomfortable, but believe that this is his way of caring for you. He hopes you are healthy and happy, does not want you to make any mistakes, so he often reminds and nags like your mother. When a man is willing to reveal his flaws to you, it is not only a sign of weakness but also a sign of sincerity and absolute trust. He considers you a special person, someone with whom he is willing to share even his imperfect parts. This shows that his feelings for you are extremely deep and sincere. Because only when he sees you as the destiny of his life can he be so open and honest. If you have followed this far, please leave a comment. I want happiness. That you will give us more motivation to make more meaningful videos. If you have not clicked like, please give the video one like. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to support. We will give you a heart. Thank you very much. These 3 bad habits of the husband are actually due to the wife. Wise women should change immediately. What is that? Let's find out together. In marriage, the husband's bad habits do not always come entirely from him. Sometimes, the wife's behavior and actions can unintentionally create negative habits in her husband without us realizing it. Small conflicts or lack of understanding can cause men to form bad habits in the family. However, a wise woman will know how to identify these underlying causes and change her behavior to improve the relationship. If a man has some bad habits, of course this has its own causes. But some of them are directly related to the wife's behavior. 1. That is, men do not care about children. Some women have to raise children alone because their husbands are indifferent. Just like when they were single, he only cared about himself and did not care about the children at all. If the children are good, the husband takes it for granted, feeling that raising children is nothing special. But if the children are not good, such as being sick, studying poorly, etc., the husband will immediately blame his wife without feeling any responsibility. This is partly due to the wife spoiling her husband too much. Most women are born to be more careful, while men are born to be less meticulous. Taking care of children is a job that requires meticulousness and thoughtfulness. Women often do not trust men to take care of children, so they have to do everything themselves. Gradually, this becomes a habit and men are no longer willing to participate in raising children. In fact, for many men, being a father for the first time is very exciting. Seeing the little life as another version of themselves. They are both excited and confused. If women give them a process of trying to raise children, they will gradually master raising children. The relationship between mother and child develops slowly from the beginning of pregnancy. After going through the painful process of giving birth, maternal love arises naturally. But the relationship between a man and his child does not happen so naturally. Only when he personally raises the child and invests effort, time, money, etc., will he truly have feelings for the child. Otherwise, he only has a relationship with the child based on blood, reason, morality and law, but does not love the child intensely from the inside. Therefore, women should create more opportunities for their husbands and children to be together so that the father and son have a deep relationship. Only when a man has a relationship with his child will he take good care of the child and think about the child in everything. And the wife will not have to go through the situation of raising children like a widow. This may be partly because women often pamper their husbands too much, doing all the childcare work without letting their husbands participate. In order for men to bond and take care of their children, they need to have the opportunity to really participate in the process of raising children. If encouraged, the relationship between father and child will become stronger, and the husband will care more about the family. 2. Men do not care about the family. Although some men are married, they are still away from home all day, always going out to eat and have fun. Although this is a problem with his personality, it may also be because his wife is too virtuous. If you observe carefully, you will see that in life there are many women who are very virtuous, kind, and take good care of their family. But they themselves are not happy, because those virtuous women often take care of everything in the house. The husband will do nothing but throw a few coins to his wife, and then his responsibility is over. Therefore, he has relatively weak feelings for his family and does not know what his wife has really contributed to the family. He may even not respect his wife, look down on his wife. A husband who does not care about his family and does not care about his wife. Can a wife who takes care of the family alone be happy? The house belongs to both husband and wife. The two must share responsibilities with each other. If a woman wants to control a man, especially a capable and strong-willed man, the woman herself must also have skills. You need to be moderate in everything, including love. No matter how much you love your husband, you cannot spoil him too much or indulge his bad habits. The husband must be responsible for household chores. Only when taking on housework will a person have a sense of responsibility, know how to cherish marriage and family, truly think about children, and then the family will be happy. This makes the husband lack affection and responsibility for the family, leading to underestimating the wife's role. To maintain happiness, the couple needs to share responsibilities, and the wife also needs to maintain independence, avoiding overindulgence so that the husband feels the value of the family and knows how to cherish the marriage. 3. Men do not do housework. After couples get married, the initial relationship is very important because it lays the foundation for the marriage. When Hong and her husband first got married, she loved her husband very much and did all the housework herself. Later, when she had children, the burden on her shoulders grew and she could not do all the housework. So she asked her husband to share the housework. But her husband was used to being lax and did not want to change. So the couple had conflicts. If Hong had asked her husband to share some of the housework from the beginning, her husband would have formed the habit of doing housework. Then after having children, she would not be so tired and would complain much less. Therefore, Hong must also take responsibility for her husband's bad habit of not doing housework. She herself indulged her husband like this. In fact, the concept of family should be instilled in the husband's mind right from the beginning of marriage, when the couple still loves each other deeply, so that he realizes that he has a family. When you get married, of course you will have housework and both husband and wife have to shoulder it. Gradually, the husband gets used to it and starts to take the initiative to do housework with his wife, so that after having children, the couple can solve problems together, follow each other closely, and thus have fewer conflicts. When a person does housework, he is also contributing to the family. Only by giving will that person appreciate the family. Only when the husband knows how to appreciate the family will he appreciate and love his wife. Because he cares about his wife, feels that he might lose her, so of course he has to respect her. If the husband does housework but does not do it well, the wife should not scold him but encourage and praise him more to motivate him to continue. No one is born to do housework. The more people do it, the more familiar and proficient they will become. When Emma and Lucas first got married, Emma always wanted to make their house cozy and tidy. She volunteered to do everything, from cooking to cleaning. because she thought this would give Lucas time to focus on work. Lucas felt comfortable with that and did not think much about sharing the housework. As time passed, Emma began to feel tired, especially when they had children. Housework and childcare gradually became stressful. One day, Emma decided to tell Lucas that she needed help. She explained that the family belonged to both of them, and he also needed to take responsibility for maintaining their home. However, Lucas was used to Emma doing everything and did not accept change easily. Lucas did not realize that small tasks such as washing dishes, cleaning the house or taking care of the children were actually important contributions to the happiness of the family. He did not understand that by doing these tasks, he was not only helping to reduce Emma's burden but also showing her love and care. Emma realized that she should have asked for Lucas's support when they first got married, so that he could form the habit of sharing the housework. Instead of letting Lucas get used to her service, she could have created conditions for him to understand more about shared responsibilities. Now, she encourages Lucas to try doing small tasks and always encourages and praises him when he tries. Lucas gradually realizes that doing housework not only brings them closer but is also a way for him to show his love for Emma. The two of them began to share household responsibilities together. Lucas learned to appreciate his family more and understood that only when he actively contributed, the family would become happy. And thanks to that, the love between Emma and Lucas became stronger and stronger. From there, we can clearly see that some bad habits of men in marriage are partly caused by the wife. Therefore, if the husband has these 3 bad habits, if he is a wise wife, he should change immediately to have happiness as well as preserve his family. If you find the video useful, please share it with more people, as well as subscribe to the channel. Like, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you in the next video.